¡Hey! Muy buenos días. Uy, perdona, igual te he asustado. No te preocupes, dormilón, que ya son las 10:30 de la mañana. Ánimo, arriba ese ánimo. Hoy es lunes, día 4 de mayo, y empezamos una semana más cargada de contenido educativo. Hoy vamos a empezar la mañana con unos bits sobre Yellow Objects de la mano de Marina Fabró. A continuación, Mireia Sampera pondrá voz a un cuento en francés que te va a gustar mucho, estoy convencidísimo. A continuación, ya lo sabes, mi momento favorito, Mindfulness, esta vez de la mano de Ana Carolina. A continuación, será Eugenia quien nos haga un juego motricial en ruso. Interesante. Pero, ¿cómo acaba cada capítulo nuestro? Pues claro que sí, con un poco de energía y de marcha. Ignasi, cuando quieras, dentro, vídeo y feliz lunes, chicos.
Dishcloth, banana, plastic jar, body milk, lemon, scissors, yellow marker, yellow pencil, ceiling clip, yellow crayon, highlighter, fridge magnet.
Aujourd'hui, je vais vous expliquer un conte. Pop mange de toutes les couleurs. Quand il était petit, Pop le dinosaure ne buvait que du lait, du bon lait, tout blanc. Miam miam. Un jour, Pop découvre des bananes sur un bananier. Oh là là, je suis devenue tout jaune. Oh. Un peu plus tard, Pop trouve des petits pois. Ça a l'air bon. Oh, regarde, je suis devenue tout vert comme toi, petite grenouille. Oh. Maintenant, il fait gris et Lily danse sous la pluie. Oh, un arc-en-ciel. J'aimerais bien avoir toutes ces couleurs. Dans l'arc-en-ciel, il y a du orange comme les oranges et du violet comme les raisins. Croc, je les mange. C'est rigolo, je suis devenue tout raillée, orange et violet. Oh, oh, oh. Aujourd'hui, Lily, je vais manger de toutes les couleurs. Du jaune, du vert, de l'orange, du rose, du rouge, du bleu, du marron. Bon appétit, Pop! Oh! Et voilà! Pop est devenu un magnifique petit dinosaure multicolore. Voilà! Et c'est la fin! Un gros bisou!
Hello, how are you? So I'm super happy to see you today in another mindfulness lesson. So for today, we're going to be talking about emotions and how we can manage them to be able to deal with emotion and especially difficult emotions in a better way. But first, let's remember what is mindfulness. So mindfulness is paying attention on purpose to the things that are happening around you, and very important in today's subject, very important the things that are happening inside us. Okay, so mindfulness helps us develop our focus and also helps us be more kind to ourselves and to others. Very good. So for starting the lesson today, we're going to do a little practice of mindful listening. For that, I'm going to be using the bell and I'm going to be ringing the bell. So the exercise that we're going to do today, we have practiced it in another lessons, but we're going to repeat it. Remember that mindfulness is a practice, and every time we do the same exercise, we are training our brain to be focused on only one thing. So today we're going to be focused on the sound of the bell. Okay, so remember, we're going to put our mindful bodies. And do you remember what mindful bodies is? Okay, so mindful body is a posture we use in mindfulness to be able to be alert but relaxed. Okay, so our mindful body is, we have our back straight but relaxed, our shoulders relaxed, and we are in a comfortable position. If you like, you can sit on the floor with your legs crossed and back straight, or if you're sitting in a chair or in your couch, you can just put your feet on the ground, put your hands on your thighs, and very, very important, your back straight. Okay? So we put our mindful bodies, and let's take 3 breaths together to start. Okay? So we're going to breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Very good. Okay, so remember, mindfulness is being in the present moment. We are paying attention to what's happening right here and right now. Okay? So if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes, and we are going to listen to the sound of the bell. Remember, try to focus only on the sound of the bell and count how many times I ring the bell. It's very important that you know that if thoughts come up, it's okay. You're going to have a lot of thoughts coming in and out of your mind. What we're going to do is bring our mind gently and kindly back to the sound of the bell. Remember, focus on the sound. Okay, are you ready? Great. So mindful bodies, we close our eyes and pay attention to the sound of the bell. Breathe very slowly, keep breathing very slow, and focus on the sound of the bell. Very good. So now, very slowly, you can open your eyes and come back. So how was that? Were you able to focus on the sound of the bell? Was it easy or maybe a little challenging? It's okay. Remember, in mindfulness, there's no good or bad. Every experience is okay. Everything you experience doing these exercises are totally okay. Sometimes we are able to focus better than other times, but that is okay. So how many times did the bell ring? Very good. Okay, so remember, it's okay if you counted a little more or a little less. So it's what, 6 times, okay? And if you counted 7 or 5 or 8, that's okay. You just have to keep practicing this, and you can maybe use this video in another time, or also pay attention to the sounds that are around you. You can take 1 minute and pay attention to the sounds that are around in your house, okay? Very good. So now let's talk about emotions. What are emotions? So emotions is everything we are feeling in any given moment. And all the emotions, it's very important you know, all the emotions are okay. So it's very good to feel happy, but it's also okay to feel sad. It's very important you know all the emotions are completely okay. So one day you can wake up very happy, but then something happens and you feel a little sad, and then maybe you feel excited about something, and then after you feel a little angry. So maybe in your day you will have different emotions, because that's how we are. Human emotions, you can have them any time of the day, and in the day you can have several emotions, and that's really okay. It's normal, completely okay. The thing is, like for example, with emotions like anger, sometimes the anger takes over us, okay? So anger can be a really hard emotion to manage, and that's why we use mindfulness. So when you are angry, or anytime you feel angry, sometimes we say and do things we then regret. For example, maybe if you are super angry, you say something to a friend or to your mom or to your dad that you didn't really mean, and it was a really ugly thing you said, but because you were so angry, you couldn't control it. So with mindfulness, what we do, and we use the breathing in that moment, is the next time you feel angry, try to take a pause, stop before you say or do anything, and take 3 deep breaths. And try to see if taking deep breaths helps you calm down when you are angry, okay? And maybe if you're in a situation and you feel super angry, you can just like maybe go to your room, or go to a quiet place in your house and just sit there and breathe until you feel you calm down. This is being mindful of our emotions and being able to manage them in a better way using mindfulness. So I'm going to ask you a question. When you are super angry, like, oh, you want to yell, you want to throw things, maybe that happens when we get really angry. Where in your body do you feel that anger? Where in your body do you feel it? Maybe try to remember a moment where you were super angry, like a moment where you wanted to yell and scream. Yes, try to remember. And try to see where you normally feel your anger. Okay, maybe it can be in your chest, or maybe it can be in your head, or maybe it can be in your throat. Okay, so where do you feel that anger when you are angry? Because the emotions, they not only happen inside, but they also happen in our body. So if we are able to identify where do we feel our emotion, we're gonna be like more alert and more mindful of when we are feeling that emotion, and we're going to be better managing that emotion. So the next time you feel super angry and you feel it in your chest, maybe in your stomach, or maybe in your head, or maybe in your throat, the next time you feel that anger, try to stop before you say or do anything, okay? And try to take deep breath, mindful breathing, and see if it helps you calm down. And then when you are calm, you are able to think better, and then do whatever you are going to do. it's very important we express our emotions. But to express our emotion, we have to know what we are feeling, okay? And remember, I tell you again, all the emotions are okay. It's okay to feel angry. But what we have to try to do is when we feel angry, we don't do something that hurts another person. And that's why I say that maybe you can stop and take a deep breath before you say something that then you can regret. Okay, so this is very, very important. So now we're going to play a game, and the game is name the emotion. So what we're going to do is I'm going to describe an emotion, and then you are going to guess what emotion it is. Okay, so are you ready? Yes, perfect. Okay, so name the emotion. Okay, so I'm going to describe it. I can't stop smiling. Something very good happened to me, and I can't stop smiling, and I really feel like this, you know? What emotion is that? What emotion is that? Okay, so if you said happy, that's really good. I am happy. So happy, I feel like my chest is going to burst. I'm excited. I can't stop smiling because something really good happened to me. Yes, so that's being happy. Okay, I think we all know when we are happy. It's really one of the emotions that it's easier to describe. Okay, so another emotion. So I am like a little down, and something happened to me. I lost something I really love, and I can't find it anywhere. I have looked all over my house, and I really can't find that thing that I really love, and I really need it right now. And sometimes I cry a little bit because that thing was very important to me, and I can't find it. So what am I feeling? So I am feeling sad. When we feel sad, we feel a little blue and down, and we're like, and we don't want to do anything because we're sad. In this case that I described, is I lost something I really love and it makes me sad. So where do you feel the sadness when you're sad? Where do you feel sadness? I feel it sometimes in my stomach, okay? Okay, very good. Okay, another emotion. So this emotion is I just can't wait for something to happen, and I have my birthday coming up and I can't wait, and it's really cool and it's a really important day to me. So what emotion am I feeling? I'm like, yes. It's kind of like happy, but it's not happy, okay? Okay, so the emotion is excited. I am excited. I am excited because something good is coming up and I can't wait, and it's super fun, and I am excited. So maybe you can feel excited because maybe you are going to see a movie you love with your family, or you're going to play a game and you're super excited and you can't wait. Okay, so the last emotion. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This drawing, I can't do this drawing. It's like really hard, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I am very, I don't know how to describe it, how I am. So maybe you can help me. How am I feeling? It's like a weird emotion. I feel like icky. I feel weird in my chest. So what emotion is it? Angry. I feel angry because something that I wanted to do, I couldn't do it. Okay? And remember, this emotion is very important. It's okay to feel angry, but what are we going to do next time we feel angry? we're going to take deep breath until that anger calms down. It's super important, okay? Because when we are angry, the anger takes over us and we can't think clearly. So that's why we do stuff then we regret, okay? So very good, you guys, you did amazing. So remember, emotions, they are okay. We're going to have emotions through all the day. Sometimes we get up happy and sometimes we get up like we don't want to do anything. And then we get happy and then we get excited, or maybe then we get sad. So it's completely okay. All the emotions are okay. And remember, you have your breath. Maybe you can use your breath also when you feel sad, and it can help you feel a little better, okay? Breathing very slowly helps us calm down when we are feeling those emotions that we feel that they take over us. So remember your breath. It's very, very important tool that we all have. We just have to be mindful and conscious of our breath, so our breath can help us calm down. So thank you so much for being with me today. I am super happy to have talked to you about emotions that are so important. So I'm going to leave with one question. So how are you feeling right now? What emotion are you feeling right now? Maybe take a little minute and think, how are you feeling now? Good. So I feel very happy. I feel very happy to have been able to talk to you about this important thing called emotions. So I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.
Всем привет! Привет, друзья! Как живешь? Вот так. Как плывешь? Вот так. Как бежишь? Вот так. Вдаль глядишь? Вот так. Ждешь обед? Вот так. Машешь вслед? Вот так. Ночью спишь? Вот так. А шалишь? Вот так. Спасибо и пока-пока.
Hello! Good morning to everyone! Maybe you are wondering to yourself, why Ignacy is carrying a backpack? You know why am I carrying a backpack? Because when I feel down, that I miss a lot to go to school, I put my backpack, I fetch my backpack, I put it on my back, and then I imagine myself going back to school when I close my eyes, and I wander around my house singing, and it cheers me up. Yeah, I know, Ignacy is a little bit crazy, but the important thing, are you ready to dance?
Y hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy. Se despide James Reporter desde la Miranda School TV. Que tengan un buen día.